So hey folks, and welcome to another video. And we're out and about today, being a Saturday, and decided to get out and get some air on the bike. Been cooped up all week working from home in these times, and I'll not harp on about it too much, but I'm a little bit self-isolating today. Got my gloves on, got my helmet on, heading out into the country, not in gatherings with lots of people. So on today's video we're actually having a look at a little app that I've seen knocking about, either for Android phones or iOS Apple phones, and it's called Calimoto. It acts like a sat-nav, records your rides and routes which you can share with other people. So it has a circular route planner in there, which I really love. And what that does is basically you can pick a route depending on which direction that you want to go, and you can pick a north or a northeast or a southwest or whichever direction, and also pick how many miles you need to or you want to do your ride on. So today's ride I picked 37 miles. And from my hometown in Lancaster I picked the northeast. So yeah, I'm just following the route and seeing where it takes us today. So yeah, with all the coronavirus or COVID-19 flying about, I'm self-isolating a little bit today, and I've got my gloves on, my helmet on as I normally use. And I'm in the countryside, so I'm not in large towns and gatherings close to people, communicating with people. But I'm not going to harp on about this virus too much, because it's in the news every day, and there's too much scary things flying about. So we're just going to focus on riding and enjoying life a little bit while we can. So one other thing I see from YouTube is they've actually downgraded the video quality of everything they're putting out at the moment, and also that's mainly down to lots of people being at home and online trying to free up some bandwidth. So if the videos do look a little less quality than 2.7K, which I shoot them in, then that'll be the reason for a while. So on the next video that I'll be putting up, and I've been meaning to put it up for a while now, I just haven't got round to doing it, is a full 2-year review, just over 2 years since I bought this bike brand new, of the MT10 and the MT10SP. So I'm going to do a whole review on this bike after 2 years of riding, and roughly about 15,500 miles I've done on this bike in the last 2 years, and just give you my thoughts about what I like and don't like about the bike. And I see a lot of moaning on the forums about different things with the MT10, but let's face it, there's always something to moan about or not like about a motorcycle. Nothing's perfect. So yeah, stay tuned for that video coming up this week, and we'll go through that in more detail. If you're thinking about changing your bike, or even buying an MT10, and you want to hear more about what my thoughts are on the bike. So we're just in Netherkellet in Lancashire, just going over the M6 down to a 30. And I'm interested to see where this Calimoto app takes me, because although I know all the roads around here, some of the roads I don't use when I'm out on the bike, and you tend to start using or keep using the same roads you've always used. So I'm hoping this app is going to give me a little bit of a different flavour of what I normally do and the routes I take. So we'll see. and if it does turn out to be a nice ride today, I've only got another 32 miles left, so I'm only trying a short run today. But if it does pan out okay, then I might do a little mini series on rides with Calimoto. So stay tuned for some of those if it all works out. But so far I'm happy with it, and I'm happy that you can share your routes and rides at the end of your ride, and also pick other people's rides in your local area that they've done, and see and read about those, because you can leave comments about the ride and whether it was good or not. So as you can see, I've got my phone in a SP Connect holder mounted onto my bars with the SP Connect bar mount. So I'm also using the SP Connect wireless charge pad as well, because my iPhone is wireless charging, and yeah, I like it. It just sits there nicely. The phone's waterproof anyway. As you've seen in my previous videos just recently, I tested out the new Ultimate Add-ons phone case as well, which is great for tours and trips. So I tend to use both, this being my favourite at the moment, because I can just twist my phone on, and it's really easy, and it charges off the wireless charging dock. So that's what I'm using currently with the Calimoto app, and see where we go today. So normally I would have turned left back there, going through that village, and headed up towards Carnforth, but today it's taking me a different route, so this is all new to me, which is rather nice. And it's nice to see the weather's warming up. We've got a few days now of nice warmer, clear weather, not too much rain. So my plan is to get out more and use the bike more. Now sadly, as a lot of you are probably experiencing with all this virus stuff going around, is uncertainty. And I've just taken the wrong turn. Okay, so I'll turn around. So yeah, uncertainty on trips you got planned for the summer. I had a trip, I wouldn't say booked yet, which is just quite lucky that I didn't book anything. Okay, I'll turn around here and carry on discussing in a minute. Somebody's driveway, but anyway. And then a left turn just here. So yeah, what was I discussing? Okay, yeah, trips. So the trip we had booked, myself and Mark, or not booked or planned in May, to do the southern Germany and maybe the Black Forest. That looks like it's been shelved now due to travel restrictions and closed borders in Europe, but we'll see. Now the alternative is we stay in our own country, and if the weather's good, I don't mind. But where we go, I'm not sure yet. There's a possibility of Scotland, and I'm not sure that I would like to do the whole of the NC 500 again, but I would like to get up to the Western Isles and do some serious touring around there. So that's a possibility on the cards, and it'll probably be quite busy with other bikers around as well, because if no one can go abroad this year, then the whole of the UK is going to get a bit of a battering with motorcycle touring, which is great. And yeah, so we'll see. There's always an alternative. So I wonder what this place is. Agricultural something or other. Interesting. So we're already exploring roads that we've never been on before, or never knew existed, which is fantastic, and I'm only 5 miles from home. This is wonderful. So already the Calimoto app is throwing up lots of surprises today, which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Okay, I see where we are now. So that's the Halton Road to my right. And this is a road that I do frequent quite a bit. More horses. Take it nice and easy. Now I will say this video is not sponsored in any way by Calimoto. It's just me doing a little bit of a test on their app and seeing how good it is. But yeah, pleasantly surprised today. And just past the pub there, and I see all the pubs and things are closed now. It's funny, I was in Sainsbury's last night, and while last week everyone was buying toilet rolls, I noticed the wine racks were actually empty last night, so people are stockpiling wine. A few tractors out today, muck spreading. If you could only smell what I can smell, you'd know. So the app is designed to bring up motorcycle roads, twisty roads, and no straights really, so I'm sure you can set the different defaults and things in the settings. I've not been through it entirely yet. I just downloaded the app and thought let's go with it and see where it takes me today. So yeah, it's taking me on some nice wee roads, and really happy with it so far. I think the proof in the pudding's when I do some bigger trips with it and let it take me to other areas that I've not been in before. Nice little cottages down here. One thing to note as well, if you do take a wrong turn, it'll actually feed you another road to take, which is good. Now I'm not sure whether the free version of the app is just for UK, I think it is. And the paid version of the app, I think you can go into Europe with it as well. I'm not sure of the monthly subscription that it is, but I'll put that information on the screen just here. Bit of a flood. There's a car on its way over. Yep, I thought I saw one. So we're just heading over the River Loon here. Nice old bridge. Wonder when this dates back to. Okay, and this meets up with a Caden Road just up here. And then we're going to do a right and then back over those hills in the distance, I think. So Kirby Lonsdale left on the Cape Road there, and I do believe the burger van at Kirby Lonsdale at Devil's Bridge is still open. Not that I'll be going there and congregating with crowds of bikers, but it is open. And it's classed as a takeaway, so takeaways are allowed to stay open at this time. So yeah, I'm out on the bike, self-isolating kind of, not really stopping near crowds or anything like that, staying on my bike. And if I do need to stop for a brew or something to eat, then I'll generally pack some sandwiches and take a drink, either a cold drink or I'll take my jet boil with me and use that along the route somewhere. So a few bikes out, heading towards Devil's Bridge today. And I've just seen a sign for Ray as well, and they do have a bike night at Ray, but I bet that's all postponed and cancelled. I'm not sure when it starts in the summer, but it must be soon. Okay, so now it's taking me up towards Brookhouse and Littledale, and this is a new road for me as well. I normally carry on down the Caton Road, so all good stuff. So I'm going to do a little experiment now with this Osmo Action camera. I'm going to switch it to stabilization, and we'll just see how it affects the image, and also how it crops the image, because it does crop it slightly. So into our ride, we've got 21 miles remaining, and I'm just going to come out of there and go into my DJI app, and then without touching the camera I can basically connect and change my settings on this. Okay, there we go. So what I need to do is stop recording. I'm going to keep it in 2.7K 60 frames per second, and then I'll change it over. So I'll come back to you in 1 second. And I'm back. So let's come out of here and go back into our Calimoto app, and then we'll carry on down this road, and then we'll just see what the stabilization is like on this camera. I've tried it once, never really tried it since, so we'll just see if you can notice a difference. Now, like I said, it does crop the image slightly, but I don't know how much by until I watch this footage back. But we'll just see the stabilization on it. Now, with the camera being on my helmet and on my head, your neck does act as like a little bit of a gimbal to take the movement out, but just be interesting with the bumps and things, how stable this footage looks, and we'll see if you like it. If you don't like it, leave a comment below, and if you do like it, we'll keep it. If you don't like it, we'll change it back. So we're heading left here. Again, never been up this road. Never even knew this village existed. Look at those beautiful white cottages. Lovely. So Calimoto, you're really taking me on a bit of a tour today, which is fantastic. All these lovely cottages out the way, middle of the country that you don't know exist or are here. Wonderful. A few bits of gravel in the road there. Wow, this is, realistically, this is 5-6 miles from my home, and I've never been up this road before. Never knew it existed. And probably without this app would have never have found it. But What a lovely place. And it's saying go down this way. Little Dale campsite. Never even knew there was a campsite up here neither. All traffic to the right. I will save my my Calimoto route today, and then you can go into Calimoto and find the route in this area. I'll also try and put a link to it in the description below if you check that out, and that might give you a link easy to find the route that I've taken today. So yeah, really going up into the sticks here, over the cattle grid, past a load of farms, a few sheep and things on the road up here. One thing I will say on this this section, there is a lot of loose gravel in the roads. So if you do the route, when you get up to this bit, just take it easy and take your time. Enjoy the countryside while all this virus stuff's going on. Can't get more isolated than here, can you? Look at this, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. What I will do just up here when I find a passing place is I'll turn my camera back so that the stabilisation's off again, and then you can see it back again, and then give me your opinion. Leave a comment below. We'll just pull in here now and then change it back again. Okay, so I've changed it back again now, and yeah, just look at it on the tops just here. You see the estuary in the distance over there, Morecambe Bay, down towards Fleetwood that way, and then over the hills. So yeah, on the next video I'm going to be doing a full review on the Yamaha MT10SP. What I've done to it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and like I say, I've done about 15,000 miles on this bike now, and it's surely a keeper. I bought it new knowing that I'd love it, and wanted to keep it and not sell it, so this will be the keeper from now on. And then if I do get a different bike, this will stay also in the garage. So we've taken stabilisation off, and what we're going to do now is just keep going on our route and see where this takes us. But yeah, road I've never been on before, and we're just going to go back onto the Calimoto app. Got 18 miles to go. Let's see where it takes us, shall we? Onward. Steaming up a little bit. Nice gentleman was just telling me that there's a cattle grid there, which can be a little bit slippy at times. But yeah, what a great part of the world. Plenty of passing places, and places to park the car and go for a nice stroll. These are all the roads that you always miss because you just drive straight past them, and you've no idea that they're here. That's why I like motorcycling, because you can just explore, just go on roads that you don't normally go on. Maybe a little bit too narrow for a car, but on a bike, perfect. So yeah, stabilization's off on the camera now, so it's just relying on my my head as a gimbal. And really interested to see it myself, the footage back when I edit the video, to see what it's like. So, are you coming through, or are you just staying there? Okay. Look like they're lost. Lovely cottage over there. Nice big barn. Good to keep loads of motorcycles in. A wee bit remote though. So what a great route so far. Keep saying it, but it's really good. Oh, we're turning left here. Yet another road that I'm not familiar with. But it's all good. Single track road with passing places. Okay, not the fastest of roads, but lovely to explore. Car park there called Burke Bank. So all the walkers will know about all these places, but not me or the motorcyclists. Like I say, they're not the best of biking roads, but if you want to get out and explore, then perfect. And so refreshing to actually get out on the bike for just a short little run and see places and roads that I've never seen before, and all within a stone's throw of my house, which is something I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed. So we're onto a road which I think I know. Rig Lane, yeah I do. So I've been on this one before. We're just coming up to the Bay Horse. You've got Troffer Bowland towards your left. So this is the road over from Lancaster to the Trough of Bowland. Oh, gotta be careful on that corner, it's very bumpy. Lots of cyclists use this road over the top. I think with the wind today, there's no way that the girl just there could hear any cars or bikes coming up behind her. Lovely part of the world if you do get up this Lancashire way from wherever you are, and you explore the Trough of Bowland. It's really is an epic place to visit. I'm intrigued to see where it's going to take me. It says 1.3 miles, I'm turning right, so we won't be going all the way into the Trough of Bowland. We'll be turning off and heading back down towards the coast, which is good. And I've got 14 miles back to Lancaster, to my my hometown. And this is taking me down to Abbeystead, which is good. Not been on this road neither before. So let's see what it's like down here. Keep seeing these little lakes or little pools in these fields, and wonder if there's any fish inside them, or who owns them. So keep going straight and see where it brings us out. So we're following a farmer on his quad bike with his son. He's not hanging about, especially with the trailer on. We're just heading down towards Dolphin Home currently. So this is Dolphin Home, home of dolphins. Certainly a lot nicer now the sun's come out. Can't wait for summer to come. Just hope by then that we've got rid of all of this virus malarkey. Old Boris says we've got 12 weeks that we could shake it off, and the media scares you by telling you it could be worse than Italy. Crazy reporters. Who lets them publish this kind of stuff? What scientific facts are they using to come to this conclusion? Utter stupidity. All it does is scare the public. So there's a really nice pub on the left just here. It's called The Fleece, but sadly it's closed now. And why is it closed? Because of the virus. Tractor. Gotta be careful of them buggers out spreading the shit this time of year. Another one just in front. Oh, they're everywhere. They're all out to get you. Few ducks on the road. If it's not tractors, horses, sheep, cows, then you can also get a few ducks. Ah, always wondered where that was. A mushroom farm there near Lancaster. I've heard about it, but I didn't know where it was, and it's just there on the left. And just here on the right hand side, this trading estate is where Andy is at junction 33, that does all of the ECU flashes for MT10s and various different bikes, not just MT10s but all kinds of stuff. Currently I think he's doing a Yamaha FZ1 and putting a supercharger on it. So yeah, great bloke. Great company. Junction 33 Developments in Golgate in Lancashire. So we are just about to come back onto the A6, just in the centre of Golgate just here, and about to finish my ride off. Few other bikes out today. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with the Calimoto today. It's taken me on some lovely roads. It's been a pleasant run out, and here's to many more self-isolating motorcycle rides. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next video where I give you a full rundown on the MT10SP and my view after 2 years of ownership and 15,000 miles in on this bike. So yeah, have a great weekend, and have a good week, stay safe out there, and we'll catch you on another video.